Okay team, let's get moving. Find your chair and come and sit forward on your chair. Bring your feet so they are about hip width apart, and think about having your knees over your ankles, or just making sure those knees are hip width apart as well. Think about balancing your pelvis so that you're not sitting slouched and slumped in your chair, but you're also not sitting arched in front of your sit bones. So balance your pelvis. Think about widening your shoulders. Maybe think about lengthening the back of your neck. And you might like to take a breath in and then breathe out, just to get your body ready to move. Relax your hands down by your sides, and let's start with some shoulder rolls. We're rolling forward, up, back and down. Roll, up, back and down. Roll, up, back and down. Roll, up, back. Just one arm. Roll, up, back, and the other one. Roll, up, back and down. Roll, up, back and down. Roll, up, back. Let's do one more each side. Up, back and down. Last one. Roll, up, back. Hold it there. Arms forward and open. Forward and open. Forward and open. Keeping those shoulders away from your ears as you open those arms. Forward and open. Now you can just keep doing this, or you can take alternate arms. Open, forward, open, forward, open. So opening up through your chest as you open your arms. Forward and open. And again, just stay here and keep doing this. Or if you want to, you can add a rotation. Turn, forward and 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 turn. Let's do one more each side. And hold it there. Clasp your hands together, pull them away from you, let your chest drop, let your shoulders roll forward and your chin soften towards your chest, and feel that beautiful stretch through the back of your shoulders. You might even feel it in your mid-back. Lift your chest again, turn your hands inside out and stretch through your fingertips. Don't crack your fingers, just feel that stretch through your forearms, in fact. Take those arms up tall, and I want you to make a flame. For some of you, it will look like this. For some of you, if you can, turn those hands so the palms are together and stretch to one side. Try not to let your opposite hip lift. You'll fall off your chair sideways, so keep those hips nice and balanced. Come up tall, other side. Lengthening through that side, feeling a beautiful stretch from your armpit all the way to your hip. Up tall, other side again. Bottom hand takes hold of your top arm and pulls it away. And come up tall, other side. Bottom hand takes hold of your top arm and pulls it away. Come up tall. Separate your fingers, pop your fingertips behind your ears, draw your shoulders back, draw your elbows back. Really important time to watch that you're not arching your back. So make sure your pelvis is beautifully balanced there. Drop your hands down, flex at your wrists and drop your shoulders away from your ears. Feel that stretch go all the way through to your fingertips. You don't want any pins and needles or tingling though in those arms or fingers. Relax the stretch, clasp your hands behind your back, pull your hands down to your buttocks and pull them away from you for a chest stretch. And coming out of it, relaxing or resting your hands on your legs or holding onto your chair if you're worried about your balance. We're going to roll through our feet, just warming up our feet. And you can keep doing that, or if that feels like it's too easy, you can actually lift and lower, lift and lower. So we're warming up through our hips and our feet now. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and perfect. Okay, I'm going to grab my weights. Casey here doesn't have any weights to use, so he's fine. And Bella is going to use some bottles of water. I've got some tins of beans. Find whatever you've got at home or in your office that you can use. Make sure those feet are hip width apart, your pelvis is nice and balanced, hands are down by your sides, and we're starting with a bicep curl. You curl it up and down, 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 up and down. 2 more. Last one, hold it there, take it all the way up tall and thumbs to your shoulders and up, down and up. Watch when you do this one that your shoulders or your elbows, don't flare out to the sides. If you can, keep those elbows tucked in. 2 more. Last one, bring it all the way down for a rotator raise. Nice and slowly, arms to the side, roll it open, roll it closed, bring it down a little faster. Go, roll, open, down, close, roll, open, down, close, roll, open, down, close, roll, open, down. Let's do 4 more. Roll, open, down, close, roll, open, down, close, roll, open, down. Last one, roll, hold it there for an overhead reach. We take it up and down, up and down. Now as you reach up, make sure you can just see those weights or just see your hands in your vision there. Don't reach too far behind you. And as you bring it down, think about bringing those elbows together. Reach it up, elbows together. 2 more. Last one, hold it out to the side, little circles. Now this seems like a really simple exercise, but when you add a bit of weight to it, it can be incredibly strong, and you should start to feel a beautiful glow in your arms. Just watch that your shoulders don't creep up around your ears. Keep those shoulders down. 4, 3, 2, and let's go the other way. Roll those circles the opposite direction. A really nice time to think about making sure your pelvis is balanced. Make sure you're not starting to slouch as you get tired. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in by your sides. Reach it forward and in. 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 2 more. Last one, bring it up higher, reach it forward, elbows high, forward, elbows high, reach and in, reach and in. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, and coming out of it. Let's pop those weights down and grab a TheraBand. We are lucky here that we have got TheraBand loops. If you don't have a loop, you can just use a TheraBand that you tie a knot in. We're going to pop that around our thighs. And we're going to start off by engaging or firing up our little bottom muscles, gluteus medius and gluteus minimus. So pop your hands on your hips or hold on to your chair, whatever is more comfortable for you. Bring your feet slightly wider than hip width for this one. And you're rolling your knees open and closed, 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 open and closed. That's it. 4 more. 4, 3, 2, last one, hold it there. Okay, so now we're going to strengthen up our gluteus maximus, our powerhouse muscles in our buttocks. So bring your feet back so your toes are behind your knees. Try and keep those knees tracking straight ahead. You can do this with or without the band. Using the band, just make sure those knees don't drift together. Pop your hands on your hips. You're going to fold and bring your nose over your toes. Take your weight into your feet and float all the way up tall out of your seat. Soften your knees, fold and sink it down. Now just check that the chair is where you're hoping it is as you find it to sit down. Let's fold and float. And as you do this a couple of times, just notice how a sit to stand looks like a squat. We're going to turn this into a squat. So fold and come almost all the way up. Hold it there. So don't straighten up this time. Hold it here. We're going to sink it down and touch the chair and come most of the way back up. Sink it down, touch the chair, most of the way up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up, up. Last one. Come halfway up and hold it here for single counts, down and up. Keep it small and up. Sink it down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Two more. Last one, hold it there, sink it down, touch your chair, come most of the way up. Sink it down, touch your chair. Most of the way up. Sink it down, touch your chair. Come back up, sink it down and up. Sink down, down, up, up, down, down, up, up. Two more down and up. Last one, all the way down, halfway up, single count, sink down and up. Now make sure your weight is staying back in your heels. Try not to let your weight shift forward. If your weight shifts forward, you'll load up your knees too much. Keep your weight back in your heels so your thighs and your buttocks are doing the work. That's more than 8, so let's take it down and find our seat. Let's turn it into a split squat. So bring one foot forward and one foot back. The heel is lifted on that back foot. And again, you're going to fold, take your weight into your feet, really think about pressing into that front heel as you float most of the way up. Sink it down, find your chair, come back up. Sink it down, find your chair, come back up. Sink it down, find your chair, come back up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up. Up this one, all the way down, halfway up, single count. Sink it down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. 3 more, 2 more, last one, and let's sink it all the way down and swap legs. Other foot forward, front foot back, lift that back heel. And again, fold your nose over your toes, press into that heel of your front foot and float most of the way up. Sink it down, touch your chair, come back up. Sink it down, touch your chair, come back up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up. 2 more, sink it down, down, up, up. Last one, all the way down, halfway up, hold it there, single down and up, down and up. Really think about pressing into the heel of that front leg so you're really firing up your buttocks. Last one, and bring it all the way down. Find your chair. Take those TheraBands off and grab your long TheraBand now. Pop your TheraBand underneath your heels. If your TheraBand is long enough, you can actually loop it or just wrap it around your hands and it will hold itself there. That way you don't have to hold on to it. But if it's short and you need to hold on to it, that's absolutely fine. Let's start with some bicep curls. So balance your bottom, float up out of your hips and curl and down, curl and down. That's 6, 7, and 8. Hold it down, straight out to the side. Shoulder abduction. 5, 6, 7, that's 8. Bring it down. This time incline forward, so fold at your hips, and we do exactly the same thing, and you'll notice it really brings the work into your back muscles. And coming up tall. Take that band out, pop it behind your back. And this time I've got it looped around my hands. I'm going to make a little bit of a fist. And from this position here, I'm going to drop my thumb as I press forward and bring it back in. Drop my thumb as I press forward and bring it back in. This is strengthening a muscle or activating a muscle called your serratus anterior. So many of us have shoulders that can get a bit grumpy, a bit grumbly, and this can be a really great exercise if you have unhappy shoulders. One more each side. Hold it here this time, press it forward. Oh, I need to pop it out from underneath my elbows this time, sorry. Press it forward and in, forward and in, forward and in, forward and in. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, perfect. Rotator cuff again. Rotator cuff is something that most of us have heard about. A lot of us have unhappy shoulders and know about cuff issues. Elbows are tucked in by your sides. It's really gentle. Tension on the TheraBand, tension off the TheraBand, tension on, tension off. Now this in no way should it reproduce any of your shoulder pain. If it does, just bring your thumbs closer to your shoulders. That just changes the lever arm and makes a little bit less load, little bit less compression through your shoulder. So you can do it here, or you can bring it down here. Let's do 2 more. Last one, perfect. And we're going back to the beginning again. So pop your TheraBands away, grab your weights if you're using them. If it was too easy the first time round and you want heavier weights, grab heavier jars or heavier bottles of water. Elbows tucked in by your sides. Again, balance your pelvis, widen your shoulders and curl and down, 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 curl and down. 2 more. Last one, take it all the way up overhead and drop and up, drop and up, drop and up, drop and up. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, bring it down by your sides. We roll it out, open, closed, bring it in, roll it out. Open, closed, bring it in, roll it out, open, close, in, out, open, close. Let's do 4 more, out, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, we hold it out here, hold it there, overhead. We go reach, lower, reach, lower, reach, lower, reach, lower. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, out to the side, little circles. So this is our favourite one. I think we all agree that this is a sneaky. You think it's a simple exercise when in fact it can really get these muscles glowing. Gentle circles. Let's reverse it. Take it the other way. Watch that your shoulders don't creep up around your ears. Keep those shoulders down. Make sure your pelvis is balanced. 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it in for a seated row. Reach it forward, bring it in. Reach it forward, bring it in. As you bring your elbows in, see if you can think about drawing your elbows together. Almost think about drawing them together behind you and feel your back muscles working. 2 more. Last one. Bring it up high, reach it forward, bring it in. Reach it forward, bring it in. Two more. Last one, bring it down, and we are standing up again. So pop those weights down. Okay, so now we're going to think about firing up our bottom muscles. Grab your TheraBand, your loop again, back around your thighs. Gluteus medius and gluteus minimus, the little muscles in your bottom. Make sure those feet are slightly wider than hip width apart this time. Hands on your hips or holding onto your chair, and you're just rolling open and closed, 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 open and closed. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, hold it there. Bring those feet back so they're hip width apart and walk your feet back just slightly. Fold your nose over your toes, float up out of your chair, and we're going to take it straight into our squats this time. So soften your knees and fold. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up. 4 to go. Sink down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up, up. Sink down, all the way, halfway up, single count. Sink down and up, down and up. So these are little pulses, really feeling that tension in your thighs, in your buttocks. 2 more, and bring it all the way up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down. So aiming your bottom for your chair will help you to just keep your weight back in your feet. Remembering that if your weight creeps forward, you'll load up your knees a lot more. So any of you who have unhappy knees, it's really important you think about keeping that weight back slightly. I think we have 2 to go, team. 2 and up. Last one, sink it down, halfway up, single count. Sink down and up, down and up, down and up, down and up. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more. Last one, and take it all the way down. Check that your chair is where you think it is before you sit down. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Lifting that heel on that back foot, making sure those knees are tracking straight ahead. Bring your nose over your toes, pressing into that front heel and floating most of the way up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up, up. Sink it down, down, up. 4 more. Sink down, down, up, up. Sink down, down, up, up. 2 more and up. Last one, all the way down, halfway up, single counts. Down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up, 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, perfect, sit it down and let's swap sides. Foot forward, 1 foot back, keep that heel lifted, fold and float. Sink it down, down, up, up, sink it down, down, up, up, sink it down, down, up, up, sink it down, down, up, 4 to go, down and up, down and up, 2 more, down and up, last one, all the way down, halfway up, single counts, finish it off, down and up, down and up, down, pushing into that heel of that front foot, really feeling those bottom muscles working, your thighs working. 2 more, last one, and find your chair to sit down. Take that band off. Find your TheraBand, and we're almost there, team. Pop that TheraBand underneath your feet. Again, wrap it around your hands or hold on to it. Bicep curls, curl it up and down, up and down. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, and hold it there, out to the side, out and down, shoulder abduction. 2 more, last one, hold it down, fold forward so we can bring that work now into our back and lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower, lift and lower. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, and come out of it. Bring that TheraBand round behind your back. It's underneath your arms to start with. Getting myself all caught up here. Make your fist and punch it forward, in, punch it forward and in. Press and in, press and in, press and in, press and in. 1 more each side. Hold it there, team, bring it out from underneath your arms, press it forward and in, forward and in, forward and in, forward and in. 4 more, 3 more, 2 more, last one, almost there. Finish off with this rotator cuff. Bring your band back in front of you, elbows locked in by your sides, tension on, tension off, tension on, tension off, tension on, tension off, watching that your shoulders don't creep up around your ears. Remembering if this is aggravating your shoulder pain at all, just bring your thumbs closer to your shoulders. Find where it works best for you. And in, 2 to go, take it out and in, last one, out and in. And that is the hard work done, team. We just need to finish with a couple of stretches. So bring your feet together and your knees together. Balance your pelvis. Find your chest or your sternum and rotate round to one side. When you can't go any further, one hand on the outside of your knee, the other hand comes round to the back of your chair and you use 2 hands to pull yourself around, twist around. And coming out of it, let's go the other way. Find your chest, rotate round. One hand on the outside of your knee, the other hand holds the back of your chair and use 2 hands to rotate around. And coming out of it, let's stretch our hamstrings and our calves. So holding on to your seat, bring one foot forward and fold at your hips as you lean forward. Now I've got my foot flexed, which means I can feel it in my calf and my hamstring, but if your foot is pointed, you'll only feel it in your hamstring. Just do what feels best for you with this stretch. Let's swap sides. Other leg out in front, fold at your hips. So I'm trying to keep my back flat, I'm not slouching. If I slouch, I don't feel a stretch at all. So it's really about folding at your hips to feel that stretch. Come up tall, let's take it into a buttock stretch. So float one leg up, reach your hand between your thighs and pop your ankle on top of your knee. Lift up out of your hips, and again for some of you that will be all you need to feel a stretch. For some of you, you will need to incline forwards or lean forwards. But remember, as always with buttock stretches, you should not feel this in your hip or your groin. If you do, take that knee and just gently draw it towards your shoulder or draw it towards your body, and it should drop the stretch round into your buttock and out of your groin. And let's swap sides. Float the other leg up, hand behind, float that ankle on top of your knee, lift up out of your hips. That might be all you need to do. If you want to, you can incline forwards. If you need to, you can bring that knee towards your chest. Coming out of it, and one last stretch for your hip flexors, because when we do all this sitting, our hip flexors get tight. So swivel slightly on your chair, take your one foot back. We're aiming for a straight line from your shoulder to your hip to your knee. You're going to push that heel away, and you should feel a beautiful stretch in the front of this thigh. If you don't, you might like to squeeze that buttock to increase the stretch. Let's swap sides. Swivel on your chair, push one foot back, push that heel away. If you need to, squeeze that buttock. And coming out of it. And that team is moving and strengthening in sitting.